Buckle up, Buttercup. Live from Gloucester, Massachusetts. Podcasting around the world. You're listening to the GloucesterCast podcast, a production of Joey Ciaramitaro and Good Morning Gloucester Media. Kick back, relax, and enjoy the show with your host, Joey Ciaramitaro, and his crew of merry castaways. No piping plovers will be intentionally harmed in the production of this podcast.
Good evening, Gloucester. We're here at Cross Country Mortgage, Brandon Pratt's place, downtown Gloucester in the West End, the beautiful West End, across from Cafe Bisco. Cafe Sicilia's over there. Cape Ann Olive Oil's over there. Castaways at the bottom of the hill. This is the hot corner right here.
This is it. This is the place to be.
Yeah. Brandon Pratt with us.
Yep.
My buddy Frank McCormick with us. Very generous Frank McCormick. We're going to talk about some things he did with Brandon for the Bluefin Blowout and my beautiful wife, Kate. And Jimmy Dalpiaz is in the back, and Pat is going to be manning the comments. Thank you guys for joining us. We got a bunch of stuff to talk about.
Yeah, full agenda.
Full agenda. Why don't we start with what just happened with you guys? You worked together. Let's back up a little bit though. The Bluefin Blowout. Months, right?
Last summer.
One of our favorite events, the Bluefin Blowout, which benefits Alzheimer's. Warren Waugh and Drew Hale's event, and it's one of our favorite things to be at over the course of the summer. But it's not just an event that everybody has fun at. It last year raised, how much did they raise?
Over $500,000.
Over $500,000 to help fight against Alzheimer's, which it touches a lot of people. I know it's touched me. I don't know if it's touched any of you guys personally, but it's a brutal disease. But I can't think of a better way to come up to raise money and have fun at the same time. Yep. Anyway, Frank unbelievably generously donated a $50,000 kitchen, right?
Well, we donated the kitchen, and the great thing about it was we needed the Pratts to bid on it.
You needed someone to bid.
So I was generous to kind of put it up, but also the Pratts, $45,000. So we raised $45,000.
There you go.
For
You got a good deal.
Yeah.
So
it worked out
Yeah.
very well, and me and Brandon and Danielle, we kind of temed up and did a hell of a job. And the pitches, that's what
we're gonna get to those pictures.
Yeah.
But so there's an auction, and it's a big part of the fundraising.
We were invited by Anthony and Liz Carterano to go. I had never been to the Bluefin Blowout before. I didn't know what to expect. I looked at I love the silent. I like the auctions. I like the silent auctions. You usually can find something, and you're generating. You're giving money to a good cause too. So it's always win-win. So I looked through the program, and I'm like, Danielle, I don't see anything here I like. And I don't think you were on the program. Were you a fill-in? Were you a late addition?
It was Sedalia saying, okay, it was a special thing.
Right.
So we're going to just put it out there. And we kind of,
Yeah.
They massaged it.
Yeah, we kind of decided. Yeah.
So it was the last thing, and I'm like, so Danielle and I were going to build a pool, and the price got out of control. I'm like, done. I'm not doing it. It's a waste of money. And she's been begging me to get the kitchen done. It's the last thing we hadn't done in our house, and so I'm like, all right, well. And we just, the bidding started. There wasn't, I don't know, whatever
I was
reason.
at your table. I was.
Yeah, we were with you guys.
There was another bidder that was around 25, 28, maybe went to 30, and then you just, I think in the
Your
end
wife
was
was
40,
kicking you under the
45.
table.
Yeah, we were like, we'll go up to
Pinching
this,
you.
and it's for a great cause, and at the end of the day, it was way better than we could ever expect it, because not only did we, give money to a good cause, and we got a great deal in the kitchen, but we got to meet Frank and this whole collaborative, and find out how many people we know similarly, and it's really it's become more than just a donation or anything. It's been a project, and it's been fun. It's been great, and I can't wait to show the before and afters.
So McCormick Kitchens, you do a lot of work around here.
We do, yeah.
Yeah, and if you haven't checked out their Instagram page, I think Sarah does it.
Sarah Stewart, yeah,
Sarah
she
Stewart,
does it.
a
Yeah,
good
she's
friend,
awesome, yeah.
and it's worth watching. It's beautiful,
100%, yeah.
really well done. So we're going to go to some of the before and after pictures. So here, this is what we were working with right here. And so, so is this?
So our kitchen had this wall separating the dining area with a little pass-through. So really, at the end of the day, that dining area was never used. It's like it didn't exist. This wall was preventing its use.
Right.
It was there was a dining room table with this stuff on it, like kids stuff, you know, Topsail PTO stuff, just stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and so we had always envisioned knocking out that wall, but we knew it was load bearing. So you know, it's not something I could do on a weekend. It needed someone who knew what they're doing to do it. But we knew that wall was a big part of what we needed to do with this kitchen remodel.
Yeah, and for us, we do it every day, so to take down a load-bearing wall, there's no drama for us. We just, you know, you put money on it, all right, $3,000 to $5,000. It's not a $20,000 process, you know? You pay for the micro-lambs, you gotta kinda, you support the existing structure, you pull down the wall, you put up your micro-lambs, and then you're done.
There you
So
go.
I believe, we call that a day. So you got 3 guys, 1 day with so much material, right? No drama.
No drama.
So
you-
we
so
did it
Is
there,
it-
right?
I don't even think it was a full day.
Yeah.
So this image right here, we're looking at from that room that was not used
So
at all?
the dining room table storage
Yeah.
turned into now this seating area that's connected to the kitchen. Frank also suggested taking the corner windows that we had there and relocating the sink here, and now with the with the window there and our front room, the light just blasts
Blasts
right
through.
through.
That's
So not
fantastic.
only do we have this, you know, great sitting area that's connected to the kitchen that brings it all together, the light that was also thought about.
So many homes that were built in the 70s and the 80s, they had these, it was so modular, little tiny rooms. Today's, the way, I know how you are, I know Frank, I know how you are, I know how we are. It's more of an open lifestyle living. We all entertain.
Sure, yeah.
And this is just so conducive to that kind of a lifestyle. So we'll go to another image. Let's see what else we have here. So there you are, looking down. Look how
just like
narrow it is.
narrow hallway, you know.
Yep. And that was that image. And there it is again. And you can see where in the corner, the cabinets in the left-hand corner of that image, you had a window there.
Yep, that
And
was
you
moved.
decided to move it over.
You should have one, you should have another one, because we gotta show the blue island. Yeah, there we
Yeah,
go.
that's great,
Okay.
great shot. So it's funny,
That.
Brendan's wife, Danielle said, geez, I want a nice hood, and I go, I got a nice hood for you. She was, can you show me a picture? I go, absolutely not, I'm gonna surprise you. And she got a kick out of it. The day it showed up, we put it up, and she loved it, and then she calls me up that night, she goes, what do you think about blue? And I'm like, yeah, we'll take it down, I'm gonna paint it blue for you. So, we made the hood blue to match the island, and it's something we can do.
Custom.
No drama.
No, it
Took
was-
it down, we came to my shop, we sprayed it, we sent it back the next day.
Yeah, I didn't even notice it was gone.
Yeah, so, that's custom right there. And it's just, the picture is worth 1,000 words too, you know?
Yeah, and the marine blue is great, it ties in, and then you can't see with the pictures, but the countertop has like these blue streaks that match it as well, which is another touch that ties it all in.
Is he listening without me?
It's TJ, no. TJ, I'm here with one of our very close friends, Frank McCormick and Brandon Pratt. We're filming a little
Yes, I'm out.
segment right here. My beautiful wife Kate is to my right, but we're here. We'll meet you in a little bit. Are you gonna be around? Okay, Paul. That's what we do.
Guest appearance.
100%.
No drama.
That's perfect. No drama.
No drama. But if you go back to the picture, I wanna just show a couple things that I'm very proud of that we've instituted in a lot of our kitchens. If you look at the window goes right down to the countertop, so the countertop's your windowsill. So you have all that room you can put herbs back there, you can put mint, but it does take the pressure off the water behind the sink, and it becomes a clean area. So we're very proud of that. We do that on 90% of our kitchens, you know?
Let's do that.
Kate's ready.
Kate, we'll take care of
What
it.
are you doing in 2 weeks?
How much is this gonna cost? How much is this interview gonna cost me? No, but Frank, you do have an eye for design, as well as, I know that your workshop, you've done some amazing things, Teak and Holly, I mean, you've done, can you rattle off some of the places, the beautiful jobs you've done in town? I know you've done the Gloucester House, you've done.
We've been so fortunate to be a part of, like, you know, we did the bar at the Gloucester House, we did the bar at Oak to Ember, we did all the bar tops at Oak Timber. I didn't do any of the build out, there was another gentleman, but we just did tonal over. And it came out beautiful. So we're fortunate to be able to socialize and then go see our work. And it's actually fun, you know, for me, so. And then we do, I've done, 5 houses on the Annisquam River. So I'm very proud of that, and we're doing one right now.
Yeah.
So,
Good friend of ours.
great friend of ours.
One of our good friends.
One of our good friends.
Yeah, so there you go. I mean, really, it's good people doing good things and having fun
It
doing
was
it.
a win-win-win.
And you said, Brandon, like you went away, there wasn't even any, had not much even interaction. It was just like, got it done, banged it out, you got.
They always made sure we had a stove at the end of the night so we could cook the kids there for dinner. We had a refrigerator. Besides the fact we didn't have a sink for a couple of weeks, it really was minimally intrusive. And I've done kitchen remodels before. This is what I do for a living. And I don't do kitchen remodels, but I do real estate, so I've seen it. This is the least obtrusive kitchen remodel I've ever been a part of, for sure.
And again, I'm so fortunate, I have Mark Brown, Dave Osgood, and Darren King, because I'm not out there working every day, you know, so these guys, I rely on them. But Dave was walking your dogs.
Yeah, so they have the code to the door. They just come in whenever they get there in the morning, whether it's 6:30, 7:30, don't matter. They just come in. The dogs see him. He takes them out, drinks coffee, you know. And they're like family, and we're super comfortable with them. And you know, after sharing this story, the amount of stories I get back from the same experiences too, that people have had their kitchens redone.
Yeah, we've had mutual friends. that
We've
kind
had a lot of
figure out,
mutual
yeah,
friends.
That's interesting.
it's a
Yeah, I
small
think
world.
life is layers, and you always just try to throw the ball down the center of the plate, do the right thing, and that creates business for us. you know,
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
doing
so what is your schedule like now? Are you able to take on jobs and, you know, how far out are you?
It's so interesting. We got a call from a past customer that I've done a tremendous amount of work, and we're out 6 months.
Wow.
You know, so it's one of them things that, you know, could we do a cabinet sale? Yes. Could we do a cabinet sale in just an install of them cabinets? Yeah, I can get you in, but a big remodel, no. We're 6, 8 months out. You know, it is what it is. But that's actually a good thing. If you can hire a guy to do it tomorrow, I think that could be a problem.
Well, you also want to design it. You don't want to start
Yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah,
I mean, this
yeah.
is a little work that goes into
Yeah, and
it.
cabinets take
Yeah.
6 to 12 weeks to get.
Right.
So there's no.
Yeah, there you go. McCormick Kitchens on Instagram. It's a great follow. Sarah does a great job with that, and she's a good friend of ours as well.
Speaking of, I'll do the segue.
Oh, nice!
I like this.
Wow, I'm just gonna sit back over here. All right.
Annisquam River and business. I've got a few buyers looking for deepwater dock homes on the Annisquam, so, I mean,
Can we get her business card up there?
How about her phone number and her name?
That'd be great. Oh, right there on the screen. Nice
I
work,
like that.
Pat.
I
wow,
like that.
Pat, look at that.
She's like
there.
Pat, good job, Pat. Yeah, but we're here to talk about something else as
Well,
well.
we'll talk, since we're on the real estate, let's talk about the.
Yeah, you want to talk about creative real estate stuff that we're
'Cause I think
doing
we
because
do
we have
need to
higher
be
interest
creative.
rates.
Yeah.
So, yeah, everybody knows we have higher interest rates. There aren't a lot of houses to buy. There aren't people selling because they have 2.5% interest rates that we gave them a couple years ago. And it's creating a problem. People are scared of the rates. I don't blame them. They're the highest they've been in quite some time. And now mortgage applications are the lowest they've been in over 30 years. So it's really starting to be seen out there. But at the same time, prices aren't going down because there's so few houses we have. People are still gobbling up. So we have a couple of things at Cross Country Mortgage that we work with real estate agents to help them combat the higher interest rates. And one is Frank and I were talking about is the 3-2-1 buy down. And you may have a graphic for this. A 3-2-1 buy down is where the seller pays a certain amount of money to buy down your interest rate over a short period of time. The 3-2-1 is 3 years. So in the first year, whatever your market interest rate is, say 7% today, the first year be 4%. 3 less. Second year, 2 less, or 5%, and then the third year, 6, and then that fourth year it goes back to the 7. The reason why this is good because it gets people into a house with a lower payment to start, with the hopes that these rates do come down, and then you can refinance. There's no prepayment penalty. The seller pays for this. The buyer cannot pay for it because it's literally a dollar-to-dollar interest savings that the seller is going to pay. But it will also help the seller sell the house, get people into a lower priced mortgage for temporary, and people are liking that right now. And the other thing we're doing is if you buy right now, we're giving people up to $1,500 in a credit to refund when the market gets better, up to 2025. Since they paid some closing costs now, we're gonna give them $1,500 back of what
And
they've already
Frank
paid.
said that he'll throw in a kitchen.
Yeah, and so, yeah, there are some McCormick kitchen houses, or condos, I believe, soon to be on the market if they're not already.
there you
So
go.
if you are looking for a McCormick kitchen, I think the ones on Western Ave are,
Yeah, they're available, yeah.
They're
they're
on,
available,
yep.
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 And yeah, we're willing to do that, you know, I gotta.
Yep, it's just,
Yeah.
Frank is willing
I
to
mean,
do that,
why
so.
wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I?
Let's
It's-
do it.
It's smart.
Yeah, no, it makes sense, it helps, and the other thing is, they can get that and they still can refinance later and get $1,500 off. So we know the rates are high, we're trying our best to combat it, we obviously can't control the rates, but if we can get creative with our real estate partners and sellers on at least some of the little things that we can do now.
Well, that rate there is a leg up over anything else I've heard from any other lender. So if someone needs to do any kind of creative financing, why wouldn't they do it
Yeah,
with
we
you?
do, yeah.
Because that $1,500 is found money if, you know,
Yeah.
that no one else is doing.
That's correct, yeah, I mean, some of the banks have lower rates right now, but they have straight vanilla. That's, if you're in their buckets, that's great. All we do is mortgages, so we try to have as many mortgages as possible, creative programs like this, first-time home buyer, down payment grant. City of Gloucester has a ton of money that they wanna lend out, for the first-time home buyer grant as well. So there are a lot of things that are out there for people to use.
And you can walk them through that.
Yeah, we do it quite frequently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
How do you feel about that statement that I hear all the time, and I'm sure you've heard it, the date the rate, marry the house, or
Yeah.
vice versa?
Yeah, I mean, so.
Because a lot of people have like conflicting responses to that. I just want to get your.
My
feedback
number
on
one
that.
opinion is you buy the house for what the value of the house is. It doesn't matter what the interest rate is or not. The reason why we have higher rates, higher home prices now is because we had lower rates. We saw the same phenomenon back in the 2003s, 4s, and 5s, where people are like, oh, the interest rate's 3.5. I can pay more for that house. Whether it was worth it or not, they decided they were
Right.
willing to overpay because their monthly payment was such. That's not the logic. The logic is you want to pay for what the house is worth. Yes, if the interest rate's at 7%, it's going to be more expensive, but interest rates change daily.
Right.
You know, and we are at a high period. Historically, they've always come down when we're at this point. We do expect it again. I don't know when. I'm hoping soon. I was
Yeah.
hoping now.
Yeah.
I have a lot of people who bought last year who could really benefit from it.
Yeah.
But, you know, the inflation data and the high jobs report is combating that. So we have some headwinds, but so we'll get creative and do what we can to help people
Yeah, that
try to
sounds
get
great.
houses. People still need, people still having babies. They need to get bigger houses. People need to downsize as well. That need isn't going to go away.
Right.
And we'll help every step of the way.
Cross-country mortgage, right here.
Cross-country mortgage right
Right
here.
here.
We,
Yeah, but,
we get a coffee at Cafe Sicilia.
Pat, put your fingers on the keyboard, because he's gonna give you a telephone number, that you can write down.
And it's 48 Main Street,
48 Main Street, 617.
688-6891.
Say,
Wow,
she knows it. She knows it
On
on the
it.
top of her head.
Done.
She knows who to call. There you go. Nice job, Kate.
Speed dial.
There you go. Yeah. I'll tell you, one of the other things that, so we worked with you,
Few times, yeah.
a couple
Yeah.
times,
Yeah,
and
two
our
times.
good friends, the McCarthys, have as well. And the thing that we really, really appreciate is your accessibility. Like, there was times that we called you on Saturdays, Sundays, and I know that you go to a lot of open houses and you're
He's
there.
picked up the phone on the golf course. He's
Yes.
like, I'm on hole 8. Let me call you back. Or
Yeah.
let me, I'll
Always
find-
got to answer the phone. I may not be available. I'll text if I'm on the phone. I have it already programmed. I'm on the other
Right.
line. Give me a few minutes.
You've
But
been in
you've done-
Vegas, you've been
right.
on the golf course,
travel
and
and
I've
st- yeah.
gotten
Pre-approvals?
pre-approval letters from you.
Yep.
Immediately.
Mary, my teammate Mary McCollum is always available as well. So
Yeah.
if it's not me, it's her. Part of me is doing sales and being out and about. Doing charity events and such like that. Segueing.
There we go.
Night
At the races.
at the races.
Yes.
Well, Pat, you've got the
I do.
image,
Just
so
hit the
I won't.
wrong one. There we go.
There it is, March 24th. Kate, you wanna
Yeah.
take this one?
No, I'm
You
gonna
know-
let Brandon, because he's the
This will
head
be my
honcho
last
here.
year running it.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I've done it a few years. I'm going to pass the torch. I have now a committee that's helping me, Katelyn and Mark Vidal. Thank you very much. And we had our first night at the races back from COVID last year. It was a huge success.
You should back up a little bit and explain what the Night of the Races is and who it benefits and stuff
Sorry,
like that.
I should.
That's it.
Super important.
It's all right.
Night at the Races is a Gloucester Rotary fundraising event. Gloucester Rotary raises funds for a lot of nonprofits on Cape Ann, like the Open Door, Wellspring, Action, Cape NY, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So this is, I think, our second biggest fundraiser of the year outside the pancake breakfast. They're pretty much close, 1 and 2. The night at the races is about 150 people at Cruiseport, 6:30 on Friday, March 24th, where we have simulated horse races where people can bet funny money on to see who comes in. We are welcoming back DJ Scotty Mac this year again.
Yay.
I think this is going to be his first event.
I think it is. That's from what I understand.
Yeah, we talked again today. He's doing great. I'm super excited. I was debating on postponing this event without him because, frankly, I can't do it without him.
He did it. I'll tell you what, I saw him, the way he handled it.
Yeah.
And, you work together as a team,
Yep.
but he just knows how to lead an event along. He does the same thing with the Bluefin Blowout as well. But, so we went last year.
Yeah.
And we turned up.
Yeah.
We had an absolute, we might have been a little bit obnoxious, but it was all good fun.
Such good fun. Yeah,
And-
so many people. I think we
and
may have
A night not to miss.
had more people there than we should have, but we'll call it 150.
Yeah.
We're selling 150 tickets. I think we only have a few left. All the tables are reserved. I know, Katelyn, I don't think I told you that. All our tables
Jeez,
are
but that's
reserved.
amazing.
Yeah, all our tables are reserved, and I think we're pretty close to capacity. What we're looking for, though, is local businesses, if they want to sponsor. I have till Tuesday next week to get the final sponsorships in. I think I sent you a graphic, Pat.
What
If
does
you
that
don't have it, let me
include,
know.
sponsorship?
So you get your name up on the board. It's the biggest sponsor is $250. It's not a very.
Nothing.
It's not
I'll do a spot.
Frank's in. All right, we got
I'll
one.
do a sponsor.
You get
No
four.
drama.
No drama.
Don't be asked.
See, we try to make it.
You want the cash now?
We open it up to everybody. I mean, it's not. It's a very small, heavy lifting. $250. You get your logo up there. It will be on the screen. You get 4 tickets. DJ Scotty Mac will mention your name a couple times, and it's really a who's who supports it every year. All the local banks do it. Institution for Savings, Cape Ann, Bank Gloucester. Actually, Cape Ann Savings Bank has 2 tables coming. Bank Gloucester has one. Institution for Savings has one.
Do we have a good
Cape
one at
Ann
Gloucester
Y has
table?
one. You guys have a table, yes, you
Yeah.
push it. And then we have high tops around. There's heavy appetizers.
Yeah.
I just finalized that menu today. It's the same as
Cash
yours,
bar.
Pat. Cash bar.
And ladies, wear your hat.
Best hat. We're gonna have a prize for the best hat.
That was a blast
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
And they took it seriously. So bring your your derby
Yeah,
hat.
you gotta get a derby hat on Amazon.
Yeah.
Everybody, that's what they all get on Amazon. So just derby hat on Amazon and come you get a nice little small prize. But Brad Pierce, hopefully he's coming again. I gotta track him down. He may be in Florida, but he takes the women with the hats and walks them all around the room, and Scotty gets the music going, and people really want to win the derby hat prize.
Bananas has derby hats available.
Maybe.
Yeah. Shop local.
Shop local, here they go, right next door, right here in the West End.
There you go. Yeah. No, I tell you, I can't
It's a
say
fun
it
time.
enough.
We raised money. I think we raised like 12, 15 grand last year. I mean, it's not
Let's
a lot
make
of.
it 20.
Yeah, so we really want to make it more. We're also looking for gift cards. All the local businesses usually give us something as well.
So as far as the prizes, is it always monetary, or do you take like artwork or anything like that? How
So
does that
last
work?
year, some of the auction items we had was like a boat trip.
okay.
If someone donated a boat trip, what the best, most popular auction item is a golf foursome with me at Ferncroft that I donate, where you get to pick the day. 3 of your buddies come play with me. I have my own golf cart and I have my own music and I play it loud and it includes beverages.
Is it a Rodney Dangerfield golf
Yeah, it is.
experience?
Yeah, it's
Very nice.
yeah, we come bumping down 18, so everybody knows we're coming in. And actually last year, 2 people were fighting over it, so I gave 2 away.
Wow.
Yeah.
There you
Yeah,
go.
and
They
then-
match. They match. Do they have to match?
They matched. I said
Nice.
I'll do 2 if they match, so we have that available.
That's great.
We have Tono Martini mixers. If you know those bottles of pre-mixed
Awesome.
martinis that he has there, we got I believe a espresso martini and the pistachio mix with a gift card maybe. I got some other assorted gift cards. Caitlin's been going out getting gift cards, so we're gonna
Yeah.
bundle up those and raffle
I'll
them up.
donate a couple of the new beach towels. The
Perfect.
you save our beaches, eat a plover beach towel.
Yeah,
Oversized beach
People can
towels.
go and bid on those auction items.
Yeah.
They're all silent, and we'll do a 50-50 raffle, and then there'll be a bead contest where you'll get you pay $5 and get a strand of beads and
What do you have
different
to do
colors.
for the beads?
I think
That's
it goes by
college, I mean.
colors.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it goes by colors. So a lot of different prizes. We have 10 horse races. You bet on it, and at the end of the night, whoever gets the most wins gets, some scratch tickets.
Great.
Yeah, yeah.
It's gonna be a blast.
Yeah, it's just really a fun time, and then we go out in the town afterwards. And
So where can people get the tickets?
I have them right here, sitting on my desk. They're going to be basically the best way to do it is online. We have a link where they can order them. Pat
It's super easy.
did it this morning.
Yep.
Thank you,
Super
Pat.
easy.
Do you, is the link up, Pat?
I didn't know if I could put the
You
links
can put-
in the chat. Will it show? It won't
Just put the
show.
graphic and then click it, and it'll show on the screen, right? That's what we wanna
I don't know
do.
if it's on
Give it a
the.
chance.
I don't know
But
if it's
maybe you
on.
can, when you post it, can you put the link in there?
Yeah, we could do that too.
Post.
Yeah, we can make that happen.
Yeah,
For
the
sure.
Gloucester Rotary Facebook page. We'll have a link to it as well. That's probably the
That's all right,
easiest
Pat.
way.
Don't even
Yeah,
worry
the
about
Gloucester,
it. That's fine.
the Gloucester Rotary Facebook page has that link.
And did you
and,
say
and
that-
everybody shared it, and thank you everybody for sharing it as well.
Yeah.
It's been widely shared.
Yeah.
Did you say that there's a limited amount of tickets left?
Very few tickets left.
All right,
I would say
so-
like 20, 30.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
So get on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're doing a very big push at the end here. Again, we got a little behind because we had to make sure Scotty Mack was going to be with us.
Right.
And once we got his okay, then it's just been full steam.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and we have 2 weeks today.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I
that's
can't
right.
wait. I'm
Yeah.
so excited.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's it for that. You can take that graphic down, Pat. And Frank McCormick,
Thank you, Joe.
thanks for everything you do in the
Thank you.
community. Brandon, you as well, buddy.
Joey, thanks. So as always, Frank, you.
And my
thank you,
beautiful
Frank, for
wife.
everything.
Maybe.
All right. If you need any real estate, buy or sell any real estate, my beautiful wife Kate, there's her contact number. She is beautiful. She's funny. She's honest, and she, much like Brandon, picks up the phone and is right on it. So everybody have a great day, and come down to the races, and we'll see you guys later.
Yeah, perfect time.
Little town with big news. 411, come get the scoop. Wake up with Joe and the rest of his crew. It's good morning, Gloucester, to you. Oh, it's good morning, Gloucester, to you. I say good morning, Gloucester, to you. Good morning, Gloucester, from over the bridge.